Is that in on the clerk?
That's all we have.
Very good. Donna Fogarty, CEO of Warren County Community Services. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me today. I think it's been a little while since I've been here, so thank you for having me back as well. I had reached out to, I think, Candace and asked her if we could come and request the county commissioners to do a proclamation for Community Action Month. And just wanted to go over a couple of brief things as well about the organization, since I haven't been here in a while, just update you. Obviously, you know who we are. Our mission is we are here to strengthen our community by providing services and connecting people of all ages to the resources they need for a high quality life. So what's new? I think the last time I was here, I had asked for an endorsement. I had to go to each of our municipalities in Warren County and request their endorsement as well for us to gain our community action designation and receive direct funding for the CSBG grant. So on January 24th of this year, we were designated as Ohio's 48th Community Action Agency to serve the low to moderate income population here in Warren County. And although it's not official, I think we get our sign off in June, and I had just heard from Department of Development that they want to come here and do kind of a big press release and make a big deal out of it, because not too many people become new community action agencies. So it was definitely worth the hard work. We are direct funded now from the state, and that equals a little over 100,000 more in what we were getting for 48 years from Miami Valley CAP. So good news there. So we are now community action agency for Warren County. In 2023, we just go over, the numbers that we served in 2023, and then I'll be finished. But I just wanted to let you know that we served 1,702 households with energy assistance. 401 actually received emergency services. 255 households received the low-income water assistance, which we no longer have that program, but we were able to impact several households with that. 379 children and their families received that early childhood education. However, not so good news that from 2022 to 2023 service year, we had an additional 64 of those preschoolers that were identified with disabilities and had to receive early interventions. So we are seeing that trend upwards, unfortunately, and we continue to serve some pretty hard situations with children at a very young age. So think about our teachers. We wish them well. It's not an easy job. 139 adults received adult literacy and tutoring, or ESL tutoring. We had 128 older adults stay active and engaged with our senior center doing activities. We served them 1,203 food boxes were delivered to elderly individuals in need with our supportive services, and 359,415 meals were delivered throughout the county with our Meals on Wheels program. It's a lot. We actually expanded last year as well, more into Butler County. And then 33,114 meals were served at our congregate sites. We also expanded congregate sites as well, and we're working to continue to do that with the Council on Aging. 2,637 homebound elderly remained independent in their homes through our ESP program, and that's with support and care coordination. For our trips for older adults with our transportation, we took 4,824 trips, door-to-door trips for medical appointments. And then 219 retired seniors volunteered throughout the county to meet critical needs. And some of those volunteers are with our organization, and they're out at other nonprofits as well. So quite a big impact in the county in 2023, and we continue to grow. This year we're already exceeding some of those numbers, and we project to. So lots of really great stuff is happening. I wanted to bring my Chief Program Officer and introduce her. I think some of you knew and were familiar with Annie Droege, and Alina came to us in August of last year and took the chief program officer position, so took over the program pieces of what Annie was doing before she left. So this is Alina. And then we've talked a lot about CSBG, and Karen Turner-Reed is in charge of our CSBG, and she's doing all the fun writing of the grant and getting that information submitted. So just wanted to get their faces in front of you as well, and thank you for your time.
How does one go about getting the energy assistance? You said there's 1,700?
Households, yes, receive that. She actually oversees that as well, so, yep.
There's a great need for people, our program runs.
Can you come up to the mic,
Oh,
please?
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
The people we serve in Warren County are obviously for the HEAP program at 175% below poverty guideline. And the HEAP program actually is a program that encompasses services for someone or assistance who is facing a disconnection, has already been turned off, or needs bulk fuel services. So that's where that count comes in.
So 175% below the poverty line,
Yes.
you kind of automatically,
It's 175% of the federal poverty guideline. So like a family of one, that's like $21,000. I think it's gone up to 25,000. But these are things that we're seeing more and more people who never needed assistance because of job losses. People who have been in situations, I was just sharing this with Don the other day, people who are living, who were upper middle class, and lost a job and can't find what they were doing in their job and career before, and have taken pretty hard hits and never needed these services before. We've seen an uptick in that. And so this is what we're facing.
okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
But to access that, you can go online and enroll or just register for an appointment or call. We have a helpline call that you can call, and we do qualify people and make sure that they're eligible every time they apply. So.
And it remains on their bill, so they do pay that back. So when they get the temporary assistance, it remains on, it's like socialized across their bill.
Yeah.
That would be the PIP.
The PIP.
Yeah.
Percentage of income payment plan.
Uh-huh.
Do you want me to come forward? PIP, you can talk about PIP all day. PIP was introduced with regulated utility companies. The city of Lebanon is a municipality. It does not have a PIP program, percentage of income payment plan. It's only for like Duke or AES in our territory. And that is based on a percentage of a person's income. And so they pay that amount per month on the regulated utility bill. However, here's the thing. They have to re-verify every year, and they have to let us know if there's additional income in the household. This is an ongoing 12-month payment plan with the state of Ohio and with the utility companies. And so we're just the conduit to put the person on this plan. We have to make sure that they qualify. They have to have they have to be serious about making that payment on time in full. And the great thing about that is if they're holding a pretty good balance, say with Duke Energy, and we've seen bills as high as $3,000 upwards, they have to make their payment that's based on their income on time in full. And within 24 months, that balance is zeroed out. So they owe nothing then. So it's a great program. We've had great success with it. And last year we just had about 500, I think it was roughly about 594 people maintain on their PIP payment plan.
So is the majority then of HEAP customers in the city of Lebanon service territory?
So majority of people that live in Lebanon are utility, have their utility with the city of Lebanon.
Yeah, that's what I'm at,
Yeah.
why I'm asking that question. So for those families that are at risk of being shut off or have been shut off, is HEAP the default program for Lebanon utility
Yes.
customers because they don't qualify for PIP.
Yes, that's correct. Yes, we service a lot of people in Lebanon, especially our elderly population, our senior population. And we work in conduit with Supportive Services, who actually goes out and does a lot of home visits here in town in Lebanon, to, help assist with those people getting their utilities maintained and their bills looked after. So,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
So, just to close, we did ask for the proclamation, and hoping that we can do that today to really just celebrate, now that we are a community action agency all across the United States, May is Community Action Month, so just to recognize that.
Very good. We do have a proclamation, board signed off on proclaiming May 2024, which we have a couple days left of, Community Action Month here in Warren County.
Thank you.
Very good.
Appreciate that.
Get a picture? Why wouldn't you?
Might as well have people on the
We
picture.
have your
'Cause we're-
staff here.
Oh, Crystal got it, okay.
Can I make a correction? One in the household is $25,000.
Say that again?
One in the household is $25,000. 25.
All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming in, appreciate it.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to see you.
Thank you so
Good
much.
to see you,
Thank
yes.
so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very good. Martin, anything else for a public session here?
I do not have anything else.
Very good. Entertain a motion to go into executive session.
I move that we go into executive session to discuss imminent litigation with legal counsel present pursuant to ORC 121.22G3, and to consider the employment, dismissal, discipline, demotion, and/or the investigation of complaints against a public employee pursuant to ORC 121.22G1.
Second.
And roll call?
Mr. Young?
Yes.
Mr. Grossman?
Yes.
Ms. Jones?
Yes.